Hey guys, it's Steve from the Tech Buzz Gaming, and today we've got an unboxing. This is the day after launch day. We've got the brand new Sony PS VR, and this is the Horizon edition. And so this is the only game I've gotten, so we're gonna have to check this out right after this. So we're going to dive into this, but let's take a look at the box first and foremost. We're going to turn it here, and you can see it has the Horizon graphics on it. The bad part about this is it is a digital copy of this. So it is what it is. I'm big on physical editions, but one thing that they did differently, you can see, is no longer are we using the PlayStation controller. We're actually using the controllers similar to what the Meta from Facebook has. So we're going to dive into this. Let's open this box up. Let's take a look at what we got inside and go from there. All right, so let's give this an open here. We've got this little tab here. I was going to try to peel it, but I didn't want to ruin anything with the box. I am an inbox collector. You have the PlayStation seal here. We're going to open that up, and then let's pop this open and see. Just like the PlayStation 5, it has like this protective sleeve cover on it that is a box within a box, right? So we're going to open this up, and inside you'll see we've got the box within a box within a box, and we've got the PlayStation 5 Horizon. This is your digital this is going to be your digital game. This is, the code's on the back. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys because you can't see it anyways because you have to scratch it off. All right, inside here, you're going to get a USB-C cable to regular USB. That's going to be to charge your device and charge your controllers, your handhelds. Also inside of here, I'm not going to open this up just yet, but this is your earbuds that you can put in. They have adjustable rubber pieces on it. You can see that it goes into the headset here with the 3.5 millimeter connection. This isn't always ideal for people when they're sharing this device, like if you're letting people play it. So from what I've seen, the Sony PS5 headset will work with this. So we're going to use that with the VR. Inside also you have a manual, which is rather thick actually. So we'll have to check that out. Inside here, let's pull out the headset here. Has a really long cord for it in your traditional Sony wrapper inside of it. Let's set this down here. All right, so you can see here we've got the headset. Now the old PlayStation VR PS4 or the PSVR 1 was black in the front. This is substantially lighter. It has the rubber here for locking it around your face for your eyes, and you can see inside there the lenses. I'm really interested in seeing how well this is going to be. This is supposed to be the equivalent of a 4K UHD setup. It does feel a little bit, I hate to say, cheaper than the first version of the VR, but you can press the back just like the other one and it extends so you can fit it around your head. And then on the top here, you also have a fine-tune adjustment where you can adjust it to your face if you're wearing glasses. That's one thing that this is really, really good with. You also have your power button. You have some speakers here and some buttons. Probably a sync button. That's what that looks like, a sync button to your controllers. And then, if you didn't know this, this is you turn it to lock it, so it tightens it on your head once you get it on. So very cool. This cable is actually pretty long. If I had to guess, it's probably 12 to 15 feet long. I won't know until I set it up and take a look at it, but let's take a look at the controllers, which are inside of the box. All right, so these are your controllers. We're going to pull these out. I took them out of the box to make it a little bit easier to kind of put them up here. You get two of them, obviously. You need two of them. And these are kind of like, they're like the PlayStation Move controllers, sort of, but they're also like the Quest. And right off the bat, they feel really good. I mean, I mean, they feel a little bit on the light side. You have your R1 in the pocket of this one. You have your L1 in the pocket of this one, and then you have your triggers at the top. You have R2 and L2 at the top. You can see with them, they feel just like the controller. And then you have your normal PlayStation buttons. I call them the pill buttons. You have them on the sides of each one. Then you got triangle, square, and then you got circle and X on this side, and then your PlayStation button in the center. So first off, yeah, this could break. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you smack this into the ceiling because you don't know where you're at, or if you are around an object, I would highly recommend not being around an object so you don't smack this and break. But to be fair, the Quest is the same way. You could easily break that by smacking it. So I'm sure Sony will come out with some kind of protective cover like the Quest did to keep these protected. Now, one of the things with these that I saw in the PlayStation Direct that's really cool is their self-tightening straps. So you pull on it and it tightens it out. If you want to loosen it up because it cuts off the circulation, you just pull on it. But you can literally, you just pull the device with your other hand and then it tightens it to make it so obviously it doesn't fly out of your hand, and you don't have that accidental drop, which I think is really cool, because if you've ever done this with a Wiimote or even the Quest, using your other hand is kind of tough while you have it on. So those are the remotes, and that's all that's in the box for this. So we're gonna give my final thoughts here in just a second. All right, final thoughts. So far, I haven't played this, haven't plugged it in yet. We're gonna obviously do a review. This is just an unboxing, and so far it is significantly different than the PlayStation version 1 of the VR, and I think the most notable is how light this is. And I mean, it almost feels like the cabling is heavier than this, and which tells me this could be a really good experience. And like I said, the other big thing for me is being able to put my PlayStation headphones over top of this. So if I decide to let my son play this, assuming we have physical games, that he can take it up, plug it into his PS5, and play any of the games that are available on disc. He just has to obviously install the game. So sharing the headphones, getting that 3D sound is going to be cool. The other thing I think is good, I wasn't a big fan of the Move controllers that Sony had. These I'm really familiar with having a Quest. I'm 6'2", and these fit in my hand just fine, as you guys can see. I guess time's going to tell, and we'll have to wait for a review. But $599 for the bundle, for the Horizon bundle. It's $550 if you don't want a game with it. And so obviously I wanted a game with it, and I'm going to look into getting Star Wars and some of the other ones that are available as they come out and as they come in physical. So at this point, we're gonna have to wait and see. And I noticed from reading and watching a lot of the different videos that are out there about this from Sony, you are gonna have to charge these up. They don't come pre-charged, so it's a bummer. I'm gonna have to wait like an hour or two for this stuff to all charge up. But at the end of the day, hopefully it should be worth it. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, subscribe on the way out, all that YouTube stuff. And if you want to see more videos like that, I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, keep it buzzing.